Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Viridian, there lived a princess named Sarafina. Sarafina was not your typical princess. She possessed a heart filled with dreams and a belief in the power of true love. Her days were spent exploring the sprawling gardens of the palace, where roses bloomed in every shade imaginable, and the air was always filled with the sweet scent of jasmine. Sarafina often found herself lost in the pages of old romantic tales, where princes rescued princesses and love conquered all. She would sit by the fountain in the garden, imagining herself as the heroine of these stories, her heart yearning for a love that would sweep her off her feet and defy all odds. Her parents, the king and queen, worried about Sarafina. They wanted her to be practical, to focus on matters of state and finding a suitable match for political alliances. But Sarafina remained steadfast in her belief that love should be pure and unyielding, not bound by duty or politics. One day, during a grand ball held in honor of neighboring royalty, Sarafina met a young prince named Julian. He was charming and gallant, with eyes that sparkled like sapphires under the ballroom's crystal chandeliers. They danced beneath the moonlit sky, and Sarafina felt a flutter in her heart she had never known before. As the days turned into weeks, Sarafina and Julian stole moments together in secret gardens and hidden alcoves of the castle. They shared dreams of a future where they could be together, where love would conquer all obstacles. But their happiness was short-lived. Julian's kingdom faced political unrest, and his father demanded he return immediately to help restore order. Sarafina watched from the palace walls as Julian rode away, promising to return to her side as soon as he could. Days turned into weeks, and then months. Sarafina waited patiently, her heart clinging to hope despite the whispers of doubt that surrounded her. The seasons changed, and still, there was no word from Julian. Winter arrived, painting the kingdom in a blanket of white. Sarafina stood at the highest tower of the castle, staring out at the snow-covered landscape below. Her heart ached with longing, but she refused to give up on Julian. Then, one crisp morning as the sun rose over the horizon, a lone rider approached the castle gates. Sarafina's heart skipped a beat as she recognized Julian riding toward her, his cloak billowing in the wind. He dismounted his horse and raced up the steps to where Sarafina stood. Julian took her hands in his and knelt before her. "I have traveled far and faced many trials, but I never stopped thinking of you, my princess," he said, his voice filled with emotion. "I love you more than words can express, and I vow to never leave your side again." Sarafina threw her arms around Julian, her doubts and fears melting away in his embrace. In that moment, she knew that their love was true and unbreakable, just like the stories she had always believed in. From that day forward, Sarafina and Julian ruled the kingdom of Viridian together, their love inspiring all who crossed their path. And as they danced beneath the stars in the palace gardens, Sarafina whispered a silent thank you to fate for bringing her the love of her dreams, a love that was truly worth waiting for.